Hey, what's up, Master Trainers? This is your host, Charlie Jonas here, straight out to Pacific Valley, and today we're gonna keep playing Pokemon Master Trainer RPG. Woohoo! So finally, finally, the 25th episode, aka the last one of this gameplay series, playing Pokemon Master Trainer RPG Kanto map. Yeah, you know very well this is the last one because the last episode we just defeated Gary, alright? Yeah, it was an epic battle, you know very well. Alright, so before we go ahead, of course make sure to leave a thumbs up, subscribe, and also share this video with everyone else. This way they can get to know about this game series just like you do, alright? And of course, that subscribing is the only way for you to become a true Master Trainer. Alright, another thing that you cannot forget is to go ahead and follow me on all my social media, alright? This way you can stay tuned about any new content here in this game series, right? In this whole project. Because as you know very well, last month we had the releasing of the new generation Paldea, right? And now I'm about to release the new generation chips and cards into this game series, right? So the best way for you to stay tuned about it is follow me on all my social media. Also, of course, you know very well that I'm playing this game live, right? Yeah, on the Purple website. So if you wanna follow me playing live and interact with me and talk to me, make sure to go ahead and follow me there as well, right? You're gonna be more than welcome. Awesome. Okay then, like always, I'm gonna be leaving preparing the cards. A playlist where I explain how to play this game, right? Rule by rule, here from the rule book in video for you, right? It's the easiest and funniest way for you to learn how to play the game, right? Alright, also gonna be leaving up there the cards, another playlist which is the update one, right? So this way you can understand everything that has changed since I started playing this map here, which is pretty much 1 year ago, right? And of course, I'm gonna also be leaving up there in the cards this gameplay playlist, right? This way you can get to know everything that happened to us since our journey started all the way from Pallet Town, yeah? And you can check it out, each one of the episodes and each one of the steps that led us all the way here, becoming the true champion of the Kanto region, alright? But before we get into that, I just gotta ask you one more thing. Would you like to become an etymology master just like me and get to know, as an example, that Prinplup's name comes from the words prince and plup, yeah, which could be a reference to a species of penguin, and plup a reference to water, which could explain pretty much his visual and typing? If the answer is yes, you should check it out, my Etymology Master online course. They're gonna be teaching you everything you need to know behind each Pokemon name origin in a very fun, quick, and easy way, alright? And of course, besides boosting your English vocabulary, you're also gonna receive an exclusive Etymology Master certificate after concluding each one of the courses, plus a bonus PDF file in order for you to recap all the content offline, anywhere, anytime you want, alright? So if you're interested about it, please don't forget to check out the video gonna be leaving for the cards, because this course is one of the things that sponsors this whole project, right? So it's very important for me for you to at least check it out. Okay, then, very well. So let's go, let's roll. No, we don't need to roll anymore. Yeah, but let's go and let's keep going from where we left off, which is finally enjoying our victory, yeah, aka becoming champion. Alright, so before we can go further into that, finally, right, let's just clean the house, right? Because this is a very messy, there's way we finished the last episode. And now let's bring them all back together, right? Here we have it. Alright, and so all set up. So now let's go and let's enjoy becoming the champion and also the winner of the game, since here, yeah, Team Rocket didn't thrive, right? They could score just 1 point, so yeah, not this time, alright? Okay then, so check it out what's gonna happen. Let's bring the curtains on. Alright, so here we have it, okay? Yeah, check it out, the winner's trophy. Alright, just like the first video of the explain the rules. Yeah. Oh, do you remember that video? Yeah, the winner. Alright, so that's the trophy we have there on the thumbnail. Alright, here we have it. The trophy of the winner, right? More than deserved. So here we have it. And also, of course, we have the glorious Hall of Fame. Alright, check this out. How cool is that? Check it out. Yeah, let's go ahead and I'm gonna be showing you a print screen. Very cool. And I'm gonna take of it. Alright, and here we have, alright, all the Pokemon that allow us to become champion, right? AKA Charizard, yeah, which was decisive on this last battle, yeah, as well as Tyranitar, yeah, the beauty and also the beast of the team, right? Armaldo, which was very strong as well because of the buff, right? Of course, we have the true beast of all, which is the Ultra Beast one, yeah, Buzzhole, which was a key Pokemon to bring us victory as well. Ursaluna, who unfortunately didn't shine that much, yeah, although was a very important player on our team, right? And also Gengar, which didn't have a very important role as well, but definitely made difference at some point, alright? Okay, alright, so that's awesome. That's the Hall of Fame, right, of our incredible, awesome gameplay series, yeah, of 25 episodes. Wow, so that's crazy, right? So please, I can't wait for you to go ahead and play with your friends or even play by yourself, right? And then when you finally come here, yeah, to put your team on the Hall of Fame tile, I'm gonna be dying to check it out, your print screen as well, right? So you can go ahead and just, you know, upload it on your Instagram account and tag me there, because I'm definitely gonna love to check it out, alright? And I'm also gonna repost it on my profile. Alright, awesome. Okay, so that's awesome. Such a good feeling, such a awesome music. Yeah, so we finally got to hear the winner soundtrack, right? Which is pretty awesome. Although in order for this video don't be that short, I'm also gonna take the opportunity, right, and give you guys some tips about playing this map, right? So which are the tips I can give you when you're gonna be playing this game series, more specifically this map here of Kanto, right? All the things I understood in practice, right? And then I wouldn't make this same way, or I would make different next time, right? So I'm gonna give you all my most honest tips for you before you play this game by yourself, right? This way you can just, I don't know, take more advantage of this map, alright? In a good way, of course, not cheating or anything bad, right? Okay, let's get started with the pink region, right? The very early game. So my first tip for you is to go ahead and start going straight to Viridian City, right? So yeah, just skip those first two spaces, right? Because, you know, in the very beginning you're gonna have nothing, no item cards, just one Pokemon, aka the starter, yeah? So if you just stop here and lose, you might, you know, delay your journey right at the start, right? From the scratch. So I definitely recommend you to go towards the Viridian City. So you just, you know, flip 2 energy coins, go straight there, and you're gonna get them renewed, right? And also you're gonna get your hands on 2 item cards, which could be a game changer for you later on, right? Another tip that I have to you is also to avoid those spaces right there, yeah, regarding the Viridian Forest, because all 3 of them are going to provide bonuses to grass and bug type Pokemon, yeah, which are very common and gonna pop up very often, right? So making it harder for you to beat them up, right? So in order to avoid, you know, getting knocked down here, you know, and then restarting the map all the way from Palette all over again, I definitely recommend you to go through those spaces as soon as possible, alright? Mostly, and better if you go like skip one space, stop here, and then skip another space, stopping here, and then you're gonna have to face just one out of 3 potential buffet Pokemon, alright? So that's definitely a very valuable tip, right? Alright then, so if you're gonna skip those spaces, you have to come all the way back here in order to farm? Also, no, alright? Because those are going to provide bonuses to normal type Pokemon, which are very common as well. So the best tip I have to you is to use those spaces here, yeah, the ones from the Mount Room route, in order to farm, right? Why? Because they are going to provide bonuses to Rock and Fairy type, which are much less common than Bug, Grass, and Normal, right? So if I were you, I would be just, you know, wandering about here, farming and trying to catch new Pokemon, as well as stopping on event card space and also drawing new item cards, right? So this region here of this map is where I recommend you to spend most of time when within the pink color region, right? And of course, the last tip I can give you when you are within the pink color region is to go ahead and try to catch as much pink Pokemon that are going to evolve into red ones, and of course orange ones that are going to evolve, right? Because catching them right here, right now, and farming them all the way towards your late game is going to be much easier than trying to catch them on their final form all the way further on towards your late game, right? So that's a very valuable tip I have for you as well. Alright, so now moving on to the green region. Yeah, what are my tips to you when playing this map and, you know, when you're gonna be within the green region? Alright, first thing, of course, yeah, you have to use item cards to make your crossing, yeah, to make your way through from the pink to the green, right? Which kind of items we're talking about? We're talking about item cards such as the bike voucher, yeah, the Pokemon ride, even or at least the escape rope, yeah, to avoid battles, mostly here once you are within the green region, right? Or even the survival charm, right? Because it could nullify eventual bad events that may happen to you towards Serena City. And hey, trust me, this tip is a very valuable one, right? Because it happened to me, you remember very well. If you didn't watch the episode, go back and watch it because it is so fun, right? Because when I was about to get here, I stopped here at the saving card space, and then I drew a Giratina, and then he sent me all the way back to Palette twice. It happened twice in the same episode, and I lost my Shinx, alright? So yeah, so that's such a valuable tip I have for you, alright? Another tip that I have for you here playing this map within the green region is also to go and try to catch, if you don't have yet, a Pokemon with a dark type attack, right? Which is gonna be crucial for you in order to face and defeat Sabrina, since she's going to have, you know, psychic type ones, and they are very hard to take down, yeah, unless you have very specific types, right? So, you know, putting your hands on a dark type attack one is going to be the easiest way, because you're also gonna use the same Pokemon against Ghost Marowak later on, right? And last but definitely not least, the last tip I have for you is to try to catch a Pokemon to teach an HEM, right? Whether it is flying, preferably, right? Dig, cut, right? Only surf is not gonna be that helpful in this map, right? Until you get on the late game in aka red region. But for now, I think having a Pokemon that could learn either one of flying, dig, or cut would definitely be a good choice. Yeah, and why I'm bringing this up right now, because of course the Pokemon needs to be at least a green color one in order to learn an HM, right? So that's why it wasn't, you know, your main concern before. Okay, all right, so let's move on and talk about the tips I have for you when you're playing this map within the blue color region. Right, first thing, as I told you before, is to go ahead and face and preferably defeat Ghost Marowak in the Ghosty. Right, why? Because after that you're gonna be allowed to catch ghost type Pokemon. Yeah, it's not gonna be that much big of deal here in this map, but it could be, you know, it could make difference later on when facing Agatha on the Pokemon League, right? So that's definitely something that's gonna make the game easier for you. So I definitely recommend you to go ahead and get this Silph Scope badge. Also, and of course, the next tip I have for you is to go ahead and try to catch as soon as you can and as hard as you can this Snorlax right here, right? Of course, it's not here anymore because it is on my team, or it's supposed to be, or no, I didn't catch it. Yeah, but I tried, right? So you're gonna be here, you know, facing up, yeah, revealed. So just waiting for you to catch it, right? So it will be very good to have this literally heavyweight Pokemon on your team even before you making your way towards the red region, right? It might be the key for you to take down very easily all the gyms from the blue region, right? So that's definitely a very valuable tip as well. Another tip which is quite good for you is to come here and try to access the boat trip, right? This way you can put your hands on a water type Pokemon if you didn't have it yet until now, alright? So that's gonna definitely be a easiest way for you to catch one. Mostly if you can get, you know, a strong one or the strongest possible, alright? And again, of course, if you are taking, to be honest, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're taking this route right here, which is the longest one in this map, right? The longest journey, you know, you're gonna make from one city to another, or if you're taking this one, which is a little shorter, although much harder, right? Doesn't matter which path you're choosing, make sure also to have the same item cards I suggested you earlier, right? Because those cards are going to make easier for you to make your way through, whether, you know, skipping spaces or nullifying bad events, or even avoiding battles against wild Pokemon, alright? Which could be undesired, right? Alright, so now let's talk about the last region of the map, aka the red region, right? Because here I also have tips for you. Alright, of course, the first one is to try to avoid those spaces right here, those 3 spaces, yeah? Because they are going to provide bonuses to all types, yeah? So they are the toughest spaces for wild Pokemon of the whole map, right? So of course they're gonna be much harder to face if you compare it to the other ones, right? So definitely try to avoid those spaces. The next tip I have for you is, of course, to take advantage of this route right here, right? So once you have both badges, aka Soul and Volcano, then it's gonna be possible for you to go from Cinnabar to not Pallet, because you're not gonna be able to, you know, come back to Pallet unless you restart the map, but you're gonna be able to access the pink region once again, yeah? And then, you know, of course, that going this way is going to be much easier than, you know, going all the way back around, right? Of course, you could take advantage of the shortcuts and even, I don't know, flying stuff. Of course, that if you have fly, it doesn't matter, right? But if you don't have fly, I think the easiest way for you to go back to the pink region is, of course, taking this route, mostly if you have surf at this point, right? Another very valuable tip is for you to go after any of the legendaries, yeah? And of course, why not trying to start with Articuno, right? Since you're already here in this color region. Of course, if you have fly, or if you have any meanings of going back to the blue and green region, you could also choose between Zapdos and Mewtwo, right? But if you don't, it's gonna be very convenient for you to go back to the pink region through this route and also try to go after Moltres, right? Because they definitely, and trust me when I say it, they definitely gonna make a lot of difference when facing the Pokemon League, right? And of course, once within the red region, is gonna be the best time for you to try to catch an Ultra Beast by using an Ultra Wormhole event card, right? Since this time, if you use this item card here within this region, you're gonna be bringing to the map a Ultra Beast from the red bag, right? And of course, they are the strongest ones, right? So that's definitely such a valuable tip for you, because if you combine it with the legendary and also an eventual orange type Pokemon that you may call as a pink one and then evolve it into a red one, you're gonna have 3 very good Pokemon for your late game, aka Pokemon League, yeah? And then if you can combine it to another Pokemon that can Mega Evolve, so you're gonna be much better than I was within this game series, alright? Alright, and then my last tip for you is for you when you be back here to the pink region, although now aiming to defeat Giovanni and engage on the pathway towards the Pokemon League. Here my best tip for you is to try to gather as much survival charm item cards as possible, yeah, in order to make your journey much easier, right? This way you could be avoiding eventual bad events, right, that could beat you up, yeah, knock down all your Pokemon, if you're talking about a Team Rocket, or even the infamous Giratina, right, that could attack you in the middle of your way and then send you back all the way to Pallet, as happened to me a lot, right? So trust me when I say that, trying to get and gather as much survival charm item cards as possible is gonna make your trip much easier and perhaps allowing you to make it only once, right? And that's it, guys. I think, yeah, there was a lot of learning playing this gameplay series, yeah, this map right here, a lot of episodes, a lot of updates, a lot of things, yeah, more than a year actually since I started playing. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it, yeah, I hope you guys, also liked all the tips I provide you, and most of all, I hope you're still following me now on our new journey, yeah, into the Orange Island map, right, which is going to start pretty soon, right? And I'm gonna say it's gonna start next week, but it's gonna start as soon as I can, right? And I'm so excited and can't wait to have you with me once again in another journey, right? Okay, then say, hey guys, seriously, thank you so much for following me since the very beginning, since the very first episode. For all the ones that did, if you didn't, it's never too late. Go ahead, watch them all, yeah, and then you can start following me since the very beginning once again when I move on to the next adventure, right? I think it's such an awesome way to end the year, right? I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed your year of 2022 as well, and wish you all the best for 2023, right? And hopefully it's gonna be filled with a lot of Pokemon adventures here in form of a board game series, alright? Of course, until the next adventure, don't forget that you could always come here to the pkmnhr.com in order to access the rules in a more visual interactive way, alright? Also, you can click here on the download button to request access to all the printable files from my Google Drive, where you could be finding all the public content released so far that could be downloaded in order for you to print out and assemble your own physical version of this game, just like a huge DIY, right? Although don't forget that in order to have access to the files, you must follow the steps on the pinned comment down below, okay? Also go ahead and please check it out my Patreon's page, right? Since you can back me up there and help me a lot, but also you could become a patron with exclusive access, right? And then through the exclusive access, you're going to be able to play exclusive mods, such as the spin-off ones from Pokemongo Kanto and pokemonunite, right? And even more than that, you're going to also have early access to the next map I'm going to be playing, which you know now is going to be pretty soon, Johto map, alright? Of course, don't forget to check out the links down there in the description as well, so you can check it out, the Logos by Nick Academy, a very cool platform full of courses which are going to teach you everything you need to know in order to become a logo creator master. And then, just like me, you could master your skills using free software such as GIMP and even Inkscape in order to create very cool and professional logos just like those I have created to use here in this project. And then who knows, with those skills, it might be possible for you to create very cool and professional logos to other people and even making an extra income out of that, right? How cool would that be, okay? And of course, every product, service, and course purchased through the links below is going to support this channel a lot, right? And can help me out to keep bringing more incredible adventures just like this one that just ended, right? Of course, hey, don't forget to go ahead and ring the bell in order to get notified about new videos here in this channel, right? I hope you guys enjoyed the same way I did this awesome adventure, which was playing Pokemon Master Trainer RPG Kanto map, and I see you again in the next one.